Okay. Hi guys. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. Wait. Does welcome back count in this scenario since this is a new stream altogether? No mind. I'm not gonna get into the details of that. But hello, welcome to the stream. If my voice is sounding a bit different today, it's because I'm trying out some different audio settings just to kind of cut down on the background noise. Because like the area where I live is like it's extremely noisy. Like just yesterday, I think it was around 11 p.m. in the night when so right now we are in wedding season, right? From November till Feb, it's wedding season. Everybody is getting married during this time because according to the science, this is the best time to get married. Hi Ami. Yeah, so according to the science, it's the best time to get married. So like it's super loud. So the thing about Indian weddings is we don't do things low key, we do things high key, like just as much hi Sue. So for Indian weddings we get as much music as we can, as much flowers as we can, as many people as we can, and it's just, you know, when you're at the wedding it's fine, when you're organizing the wedding it's hell, and when you're just like a bystander trying to go to sleep, I have no words. So yeah, so around I think, so we have this thing called a barat. So in the barat it's like loud music playing, like it's a band, drums and all those kind of things just playing loudly and people dancing on the streets. So they usually do this at maybe like 11, from 10 to 11, like 10 to 11:30 is the time for these people to get started, and they are super loud. Like they are so loud, it feels like I am at the wedding even though I am tucked under my blanket holding my stuffed toy and trying to just go the fuck to sleep. So that's why I just did some adjustments with the voice stuff. Hopefully that helps and you won't be able to hear all that noise in the background if it happens today, though I think it will. Not to mention the barat, yeah, 7 to 10 hours, no exaggeration. She's right, it does. It's for 7 to 10 hours. It's horrible because usually, so we have this thing like, you know, I don't know about other religions, but in Hinduism it's like they're very particular about the time when you get married. So you have like particular slots, right? Okay, these are the slots that are blessed. This is the time in which you can get married, and if you miss that, then you'll have to wait until the next slot comes around. So intelligent people would be like, okay, so our slot is from 6:30 to 7, right? Let's get everything done, like the marriage part done in that, and then we can just have fun. But the Baratis are like, no. 7:30 we start getting ready, 9 o'clock we leave the house, and by and from 9 to at least 12 we will be on the street dancing. We will not enter the marriage location. So because they don't come in until 12, so the next slot ends up being very late at night, like around maybe, from what I've experienced, it usually lands around like maybe 3 a.m. in the night. So then people have to get married at 3 a.m. So if you're attending someone's wedding, especially if that person is close to you, like maybe your cousin or something, you are at that venue from, especially if you're from the girl side, you are at that venue from, let's say, 4 p.m. till 4 a.m. You're just there trying to get this wedding done. It's wedding season is the worst. I don't know how people do it. It drives me insane, but unfortunately we are in that time. So until Feb ends, there are like a lot of weddings that are going to take place. Last week got invited to a wedding, but they just said the marriages at ungodly hour, just attend the reception if possible. Bless. You see, usually I would prefer to just attend the reception, but when it's like your family, you can't just attend the reception. You have to attend the wedding, and you have to kind of like get involved and do stuff. And like, I don't wanna. I want to be at home. I want to chill. For me, the best part about a wedding, like an Indian wedding especially, is the food. But unfortunately, by like 11:30, the food starts wrapping up because the caterers have to go home, which, understandable. But now I'm it's like 3 a.m. in the night, and I'm hungry, and I don't get to bring snacks with me because it's looked down upon. It's a bad habit to bring a bag with snacks in it. So you're just there with the wedding moving on as slowly as possible and just sitting there hoping your stomach doesn't growl. But it will. And especially it'll growl at a time when like nobody's saying anything and it's just silence, and that's the only sound that can be heard. I hate weddings. But that's the hell that we live through, unfortunately. Hopefully you guys don't have to hear any of that. That is just my hell to bear. Let them bring snacks. I know, right? Like, let me have snacks. And the worst part is all of this is happening in winter, right? So it's fucking cold as it is. You can't even have a cup of coffee to warm yourself up. You're just sitting there, your traditional clothes and just like shivering away. Oh my god. I don't know how people deal with it. I just can't. Most of the time, I just you have a set of cars that will take like the younger kids back to the hotel because it's like, okay, so it's like 10 p.m. so the kids gotta go back because they're already tired, they're already falling asleep. And I'm like, can I sneak into the back of the car and leave with them? Would that be so wrong? But I am not a child anymore, so I don't get that option. I have to sit there until the wedding is over. Because even when the wedding part is over, there are still so many things that come after that, right? So the wedding is done, then if it's you're from the boys' side of the family, like you're from the groom's side, right? You have to go back home, and then they have this whole ritual where they'll put both the rings in like, I think milk. Is it milk that they put it in? Something like that. Like they'll put it in that, and then the boy and the girl, like the groom and the bride, have to kind of search for it, and the person who finds the ring first will be the more dominant one in the marriage. So they do that at least like 3, 4, 5 times, which takes another hour. So if the wedding ends at 4 a.m., you reach home by 5 a.m., they do this shit until 7 a.m. When do you sleep? You don't. Because then the next day begins, and in Asia, you don't sleep the whole day. That's not a good thing to do. That's rude. So you go to sleep by, let's say, 8 a.m. and you're up by 10 a.m. because that's the most anyone will let you sleep. So, yay! Weddings are fun. Don't like them. I hate wedding season so much. So, this is my way of telling everyone that if you ever invite me to a wedding, please know that if it goes on beyond 10 p.m., I will leave. I just won't show up. I'll just be like, peace, bye. Okay, guys. Okay, let's start playing games before I go off on another tangent. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I already had Genshin on. I'm gonna pause the music here. I'm gonna have some Genshin music playing for y'all. There we go. Right, now we are ready. Whew. So wait, what are we doing? Is Lantern Rites over? I think Lantern Rites is over, and I missed my chance to see the old men floating. Let's see what else is there. Okay, so Lisa's outfit is out. Nice. Okay. I have to do so much in Sumeru that I have not. Okay, I've challenged this guy. What is this? Let's see. Dendro resistant, electro resistant will be decreased by 30% for opponents that are under the quickened state. The effect will be removed 2 seconds after quickened state ends. I don't have any Dendro characters that are built. What is my El Haitham doing? Let me just check again. Where is he? Where are you? Blue. Ah, there he is. Level 40. He's suffering. Never mind. Let's level him up. Okay. Okay. Let's do something else then. I'll hide them just chilling. I can't be bothered. Listen, I am at AR 56. I just cannot be bothered anymore. Let's bring him into the party. I'll hide them. You know what? I don't want to give him this weapon. I am just gonna do the most stupidest thing ever and give him this instead. Where did... Oh, there we go. It looks good with him, you know, aesthetically speaking. More than that one. Because of that, like, the cyan blue or something like that, you know. It looks good on it. Ah! God, this is a disaster from the beginning. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, let's just go to Sumeru first. Wait, no. Wrong place. You're not Sumeru. And we can... Where is that thing? Was it here? Yeah, it was here. Let's just do the Archon Quest and see how it goes. Hold on, let me... Yeah, okay. King Dashrath and the 3 Magi, huh? Interesting naming. Reminds me of the anime. And speaking of anime, recently I saw a promotion for Ovari no Seraph, and the fuck is going on over there? Listen, when Ovari no Seraph came out, as far as I remember, it was all about vampires, right? Like the vampires have taken over and the humankind is going extinct, and they're like these monster demons, like vampires, apocalypse, demons. Then there was an angel. And now I see a promotion for Ovari no Seraph, and Mika and that other guy, I think that's his name. They were in that promotion, they were kids. And there was a T-Rex with them. So, what? What's happening? I am so confused. Why is there a T-Rex? I mean, I know like a lot of the series was all about like kind of like undoing past mistakes or whatever. But like, I don't... Okay, listen, if you want to undo past mistakes, I understand. But I think you've gone way too far back in the past unless the mistake you're rectifying is the humankind. Which understandable. But what? Time to undo the dinosaurs. Maybe they've gone back in time to save the dinosaurs and destroy the meteor. So, you know, when they come back to the future, we will be in a society where... Oh no, it's just Jurassic World. It's just Jurassic World. Jurassic the It's just a shout out. I don't know what's going on. So I'm reading the manga such a long time ago. I think okay, so this is like a spoiler area, but I read the manga when they found out about what Guren is doing, like how like apparently he's trying to save the people who died in the past and like they're all alive right now because of him or something like that. This the whole dinosaur thing is just throwing me off. I'm just like, eh. It's like Ovarino Seraph has entered its Riverdale era. So now they're just doing whatever the fuck they want. Next update, the characters will be doing musical numbers. I have no idea what's happening in this quest. I'm just there's a lot of flick talk. What? Why do you do that? Okay. Wait, what were you doing? Hey, what were you doing to that poor cat? You know what? This is a family-friendly stream, so I'm just gonna look away and pretend I didn't see anything. I'll be going back in it if that happens. You and Mika speedrun their idle eras. Oh my god, Hatsune Miku crossover. You and Mika do a song with Miku. The world is mine. What's that game called? Sekai Live or something with Hatsune Miku and all these other Vocaloid characters. The next update would have you and Mika in it. Project Sekai, yes. Project Sekai. Yeah, that doesn't seem like my problem. Like, maybe find another job? I don't know what to do for you. Okay, let's see. Or maybe, instead of Project Sekai, they have a crossover with the Genshin Impact because we're gonna have the Mika character in Genshin, then we'll have the Mika character in Ovarino Seraph. Then they meet and it turns out that, oh, you know, Mika from Ovarino Seraph is an alternative version of Mika from Genshin Impact and like something happens and then Len Kagamine shows up. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just going wild at the moment. But all three of them look so alike. So then Len Kagamine shows up and then Hatsune Miku comes. And then we have a big crossover. And everyone starts singing. Okay. No idea what just happened. I should probably pay attention. But I don't want to. So. Oh my god. Can you guys... Okay, I don't know if you guys can hear that, like, inhuman screaming. I hope you can't. Okay, I need to stop inching towards the screen every time I do... What? Every time I do that, the... Weirdo mini toggle show up. Why does this voice sound so familiar? I can just slightly have to focus on it. Okay, that's good. That's good. This is the most I can do at the moment. The next step would be to go outside with a loudspeaker and scream at those kids to shut the fuck up and go home. But I have a feeling if I do that, it won't sit so well with their parents, so yeah, I'm not gonna try that.
に本当なんですって。もしあんただったらデリバーはキングで。そうか。おい。俺がその噂について。
ここの人はみんな。
お前の言ったここ数日は見ても。いや、俺たちは嘘。聞いたところ影ひ。もちろん。いいか。お前らの口を閉ざす方法ならたくさんある。無論垂れ込みをさせないようにする力もな。
Genshin either needs like a skip button like they do in Heartful Boyfriend, or they need like a way to kind of like speed up the dialogue. Like just, okay, this is the dialogue speed that I would prefer sort of thing.
さっきはびっくりしたぞ。セノってすっごく全く否定しない。
聞こえてるぞ。マハマトラの仕事と責務。さっきの噂は
as usual, Paimon talking shit about people right in front of them and wondering why they can hear her. Hey.
いるよ。お前の祖父の家はどこ？俺が案内するよ。
Okay. What? Oh. Keep moving, kid. I am following you. I'm faster than you. Just keep moving. Because I know that if I go ahead of you, you'll just be like, oh, I won't walk until you come back.
たまに大声で叫び出したりするからみんなおじいちゃんを怖がってた。
Does the audacity?
いい人だって知ってる。俺の本当のおじいちゃんみたいな存在なんだ。
Someday there's gonna be one character that's gonna jump Paimon for talking shit, and I'm just gonna applaud. I won't even try to help. I'll just like, yeah, deserved.
ここがおじいちゃんが普段住んでる場所だよ。
なんか錆び。
いや。
As far as I know, Genshin Impact, there is a very high chance that this kid's grandpa has not survived. It's very rare in Genshin Impact when parental figures get out of things alive. What is that guy? I think Joseph was his name, from Dragonspine, who disappeared but came back. He was like the first one, and even with that, there's like so much like debate about whether it's actually him or if it's just Albedo, like the prototype Albedo, who's just like, okay, I'm just gonna take on another form. Okay. Oh no, okay, we're just looking here. Observe footprints. Do I have to observe them again? Okay. Oh, I can't go in? Okay then. Fine. What's the point of splitting up if we both are gonna check the same thing? God damn it. Oh my god, are you serious? I just... Oh my god.
おそらく成人男性の足跡だろう。匂いもとても。でも一体それは香をつ。
匂いなんか美味しい食べ物が好きで何が悪いんだよ。みんな自分の好きなものがあるだろ。
Paimon, this isn't about you. Shut the fuck up.
学者はほとんどが香の匂いを好む。この匂いにつられたということは、たとえ狂気に陥ってい。
そんな弱点を利用するなんて噂は本当だった。狂った人をわざわざ連れて。
可能性は少なくないだろう。
おじいちゃんを助けて。悪いことなんて絶対してないんだ。
こうなったら連れ戻しに行こうぜ。
まずは R 村に戻って 関係する奴らに報告。
I think the funniest part about this scene was like before that we had that part where you had to go around investigating stuff, and then you note like the first thing you notice is the footprints, and then you meet up with Sino. He's like, "Hey, did you see that?" And you're like, "Wait, what? What are you talking about? Like, come on, game. Why are you wasting my time and yours, huh?" Ah, Genshin. What if we split up and you go tell Candice what's going on and I go look for the people, and then that way we move faster? No? Okay.
そうですね。やっぱり色の子戻ってきたぞ。キャンディス、新しい報告があるんだ。おかえりなさい。
あんたらもう
テシアもいたの。
それで
あ
ある
オイラたちも全然。
村の入り口だ。
それで収穫は。なるほど。誰かがあるお香を。
キングデシレトの復活？そんなことはあんたたちが言ったお香だが。
Who's this?
私が知る限り、お香は普通学者の愛用品なんだ。しかもお香はすごく綿密だからこの件は
理にかなっているな。
いつもならそういうさっきこの情報をあんたたち
確か過激派の代表は
丸めの肉やエンギル。こいつらの特徴はみんな金に困ってるってとこだ。暮らしがうまくいってねえやつほどキングデシレトを信仰する。
There's a snitch! Stop talking!
スメールをめちゃくちゃにすることでしか
Unless you're doing it on
ここの
purpose,
生
but
活を
then.
根本的に変えることはでき。
テシアってすごいな。ここの
傭兵の仕事を
なら早速。
おっと、
なぜ
R 村は小さな村だからな。外から来たもの、砂漠は環境が劣悪で生活も厳しい。あんたに比べれば私みたいな傭兵は三流の一兵卒に過ぎない。人々に話を聞くとき、
わかった。
よし、なら決まりだな。旅人とパイモン
No,
は
I don't
私と一緒
wanna.
にキャラバン。
行こうぜ。
I finally thought we would get some action, but no, instead we're just gonna go to another place and talk to more people. Yay! I'm so excited. Oh my god. This is the place with all the Emirates in it, so maybe. No. I mistook that for another
また
place.
ここに戻ってきたな。
すでによく知ってるみたいだな。
いつも防災壁を見る。
そうだな。私もこの高い壁は何のために存在してるのか大人になってから分かったんだ。防災壁は風車、スメールは偉大なる賢者たちによって掌握されてる。安い労働力。砂漠の子供はたとえアーカーシャ端末を手に入れ知識申請を出してもそのほとんどが拒絶される。教令員からしたら私たちには資格がないんだろう。セタレみてえな100年に1人の天才は別として普通の子供には全くチャンスがない。
そんな。
できることならこの手でこの壁をぶち壊したいぜ。
おいディシア。
いや別に思ってないが私たちはここで情報を探り。
そうだな。
キャラバン宿駅には人が多い。発言には気をつけ。ここに着いた瞬間からさあまずは酒場に行こう。
If it's secrecy you're looking for, then maybe you shouldn't have brought Paimon along with you. Just saying. Sounds like a bad idea. But what do I know? Okay, let's see. Where are we going?
いないのか。
ディシアか奇遇だな。 お前も酒を飲みに来た。
ザキ、
あ、どうかしたのか？お、隣にいる二人は外国から来たお客さんかい？
Just gonna let the game. Oh wait, no, I have to pick that choice first. Hold on.
あ、どうも。
I feel like Genshin is a game at this point where I can just kind of just leave the dialogue running, go do some chores, come back, and we would still not be done with the quest. Oh my god. It's not a good thing to say, but just gonna shuffle some cards until then.
そうだな。防災壁の向こう側の奴らよりよほど好感が持てるよ。それで
I see, I
リシ
see.
アは人探しでもしてるのか？
近頃エンギルとデリワとジェバーリを見かけなかったか？
ああ、見かけたよ。数日前、ここで一緒に酒を飲んだばかりさ。
実は他国との香料取引が手元にあってな。デリワたちに手伝ってほしいんだ。どこにいるか知ってるか？
そうだったのか。まったくお前はよく考えてるな。デリワーが最近金に困ってるから助けてやろうってことだろ。
これはあんまり大きな声じゃ言えねえ取引なんだ。
I see.
みんなキャラバン宿駅で一緒にやってる仲間なんだし、稼げるときは一緒にやるべきだろ。デリワーたちは体つきもいいし、貨物の護送にはぴったりだからな。
ありがとな、ディシア。デリワーは俺の友達でもある。そんないい話があるなら早くあいつのところに連れて行ってやらないとな。ほら、ついてきてくれ。
Okay, I'm back. Yes, I did. I just switched tabs and I was doing something else when I waited for the dialogues to end. Okay, where do we have to go now? Let's see. Yay! Wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Hello? Sir? That is a very weird angle you're moving at. Are your bones made of paper? Okay, let's see. Come on, man, give me something to do. I'm bored. Oh no.
着いたのか？
Oh, am I being lured somewhere? Am I being betrayed? I think I
誰
am.
もいないみたいだが。
I'm being betrayed. Yes. That didn't make me so happy, but yay.
聞くまでもないさ。それはもちろん。
Lambs to the slaughter, you say, huh?
ザキ、どういうことだ？
おいおい、勘弁してくれよ、ティシア。お前の R 村での言葉が俺たちの耳に届いてないとでも思ったのか？
Is that so?
俺たちの仲間はお前がデリワーを探してることもお前の仲間に。
どうやら
お前ら一番強いやつを村に残したんだろ？
すると
Mm-hmm.
ディシア、お前みたいな傭兵はお前も一つだけ正しいことを言ってたな。
デリワーへの印象からして
正直、もしお前が村でやってたことを知らずにさっきの防災壁に対す
デリワー、それにエンギル、あんたもいたのか？
久しぶりだな、傭兵の姉ちゃん。知ってるはずだ。俺たちキング・デシェレト様の支持者は。
デシア。お前は砂漠の民だからキング・デシェレト様が。
あんたたちに加わって何のメリット？
やはり傭兵は信仰心なども。
ああ、確かに傭兵は金し。
たわごとやっちまえ。
Do we get to try out Dea in this? I
思っ
wonder.
てた通りだったな。旅人、行くぜ。
No, we don't get to try out Dea. That's sad. Oh wait, no, why are you climbing? Why are you climbing?
みんな
ばにいてくれれば我が命を聞きたまえ。強戦
No, what? What the hell was that?
剣女盤石。
Who's left? Okay, there's just one guy left.
理論の演劇。
Yay! So I want to know what he did, like that one thing. Was that a charged attack? I think that was a charged attack.
自分が情報通だとでも思ってたのかザキ。きっとあんたに情報を告げたやつはもちろんあんたはそれを信じる。ほとんど酒場にしかいないあんたたちは私が傭兵であることしか知らず、実際に現場にいる姿は見たことがない。たとえ私たちが魔物退治に行った話を聞いても、きっと主な功績者はキャンディスで、何が狩猟の獅子だ。そんなのはったりに大方こんな。
村に俺たちの仲間がいる。
相変わらず頭が悪いなザキ。前に酒を飲んだ時にも思ったが、あんたらみたいに自分を賢いと
Go, there, go. Show them who's boss.
一番かわいそうさ。
That was so lackluster. I'm sorry. I'm just like so bored right now.
よし。
Like I enjoy the story that Genshin is trying to tell, because most of the time it's very interesting. They have a lot of like nice lore bits hidden here and there. But I also like to do things, keep moving. The game doesn't let me do that when I'm doing Archon quests, so. Because majority of the Archon quests at this point is just standing around talking to people, which I don't find very interesting personally.
あれは全部酒場で聞いた冗談さ。人には良い。
ザキはどうなんだ。
自分から釣られたただのバカだよ。ザキは奴らの中でも一番見つかりにくい位置。さっき村長の家で聞きたかったのはこれか。
あいつも影。
いや、あいつは
弟子やって。それで。
ん？
傭兵はお金しか。
気になるのか？どうして？
リシアも他の砂漠の。
あんたたちは本当に鋭いな。だが私は何も他の砂漠の民のように、私はドニアザードお嬢様から、お嬢様はただの一般人に過ぎ、それに最近起こってるいろんなことを見て、すべての元凶はあいつらのように。
リシア。
さて。
Okay. Yeah, I know. I think like there's like a big change in Genshin, like from what it used to be in the beginning to what it is now, because like when the game first came out with like the first Archon Quest, I think that was the prologue and Mondstadt, you were constantly doing something, right? So even if you eliminate the whole leveling up aspect of it, you were still constantly doing something. So for instance, you first come to Mondstadt, then you, immediately as you arrive, Dvalin attacks. So when Dvalin attacks, you have that whole mechanism where you get to kind of like fight him, right? And that was something so interesting because it was very different from how you usually fight characters in the game, right? And you never see that again. Apart from that Archon Quest, you don't see that mechanism again. Then apart from that, you go and you purify all the temples. Wait, let me just do this real quick. 6 to 12, right? That should be the next day. Right. So you have to then go purify all the temples and get those divine steers from there. Once you're done with that, you try to you steal the lyre from the church, and even that is very interesting, like in its own way. It's frustrating because if you get caught, you have to start all over again. But even that has its own place in the game, right? So you're doing all these different things, you're exploring all these different mechanisms, but that is just limited to the Mondstadt quest, because in the Liyue one, you do something completely different, and that is preparing for Morax's Rex Lapis's funeral, right? So you're with Zhongli most of the time. Also, while you're trying to figure out who killed Rex Lapis. So there's this like kind of like a who done it air going around, because you're like, okay, was it the Fatui? Like there's child here who's like trying to be all friendly and all helpful, but he's very suspicious as well. Or was it Ningguang who ordered the hit? And then you meet Zhongli, then you're going around with him, you're kind of like trying to prepare for the funeral, collecting stuff for that. But I think even with that, that was like the first time you started noticing things in the Archon quest that really didn't have a place there, and were just put in to kind of hype up an upcoming character. Right, so like you had that whole hunt with the Goizong ballista, right? You had to go and fix it and everything, and hunt down a coco beast, but you don't know what that is. And then when you later go back to the pharmacy, it turns out that it doesn't exist, and what Chi Chi is talking about is just coconut milk, right? Yeah, coconut milk. So, I mean, that was, I think, the first time you noticed something in an Archon quest that really didn't have its place and could have just definitely done without it. Because, like, the first time you play it, it's like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Are we gonna meet this Coco Beast thing? And then it just kind of has, like, okay. So, yeah, I think that's the point where it kind of just starts falling apart, in my opinion. Even then, the Liyue Archon quest isn't as bad, and it's still, like, kind of enjoyable in its own right. I think, for me, the biggest downfall to, like, this Genshin storytelling, where do I have to go? Do I have to go inside? Do I have to go up? Yeah, for me, the biggest downfall in Genshin storytelling started with Inazuma. Oh, I have to go inside. Because Inazuma had so much potential, because this is a nation that's being hyped up since Liyue, right? So people are talking about this place that's completely blocked off from the rest of the world. People can't go in, or people can't leave. They are stuck in Inazuma. Something's happening there. Like, the Archon will not allow anyone to leave. And Inazuma is also one of the only places, like the first places in the game, where the Archon was actively involved in ruling the people. Because with Zhongli and Venti, they had kind of stepped away. Zhongli's whole quest was about stepping away in the first place. So with Inazuma, we come there and there's like this air of like, okay, what the hell's going on? Because people's visions are being taken from them forcefully. They are losing their purpose. Some people are going mad with fear. Some people have completely forgotten about who they are, and so on. And like, there's literally a civil war going on between the resistance and the Archon's people. And it's very like tense, right? It's very tense. And I understand, like, the first part of the Archon quest had to be a lot of talking, because you had to kind of, like, the travelers was kind of forced to go around and see exactly what's happening to people with vision, who are losing visions. But even in that quest, you have this whole, like, the beginning of that quest, I'm so sorry, excuse me. Yeah, the beginning of that quest is basically this part with the International Trade Association and how they are being treated. Like, so it was supposed to show how outsiders are being treated in Inazuma at the moment, but that doesn't really contribute much to the overall Archon quest. I feel like that could have been a side quest or something that could have been done, and then we could just have started by going into the seriousness that is people losing their memories, losing their ambition, losing themselves to fear and insanity because they don't have their vision anymore. And how, because that that adds such an important part of the game's lore, because it's telling you that without a vision, a person could literally, like, lose everything about themselves, right? So a vision can be seen as a blessing as well as a curse at the same time. So, like, that was something that could have been done. But then the second part of that Archon quest was the biggest letdown of them all, because of MiHoYo's, like, need to kind of finish everything in, like, I think they have this thing like 3 parts of an Archon quest, or is it 2? Can't remember properly because it's been so long. But because of their need to kind of stick to that, they rushed the ending of the Inazuma Archon quest and never resolved anything properly. Like, personally, I feel like the resistance didn't do anything at all. Kokomi was hyped up to be this mastermind, but in the end she just makes the stupidest decisions, which is like trusting some random people who are like, oh yeah, these people are gonna help us, and not doing a background check or anything. Then people dying because of fake visions. So it was all very rushed, and I feel like that's the reason why for most people Tepe's storyline didn't have much of an impact, because they didn't have that chance to connect with Tepe as a character. Everything about him was like very, very rushed, right? So suddenly he becomes our friend, then suddenly he goes off on his own regiment, and every time we see him he gets older and older and older. But again, you don't have that chance to connect with this character. So their story doesn't mean, like, when they die it doesn't mean a lot to you because you don't know this person, right? And I mean, I was very sad when Tepe died, but I mean, I know a lot of people didn't care either, because which is also understandable, because they didn't give the story time to develop properly. So yeah, that was like one of, so I think it's in Inazuma that it kind of just started falling apart for me. And then when by the time we came to Sumeru, it was just a mess. Because like the first Sumeru Archon Quest is like so bloated, right? It's like there's so much happening and it doesn't need to have all of these elements, because we could instead just start with arriving in Sumeru City and kind of like being stuck in that loop. That whole tangent with Al Haytham and Dori, they really, it wasn't needed. It could have just been another quest altogether. So yeah, a lot of that stuff just kind of just goes into pandering, because I know it's very obvious that these characters have only been put in a particular quest to like appease the players who are interested in them, right? Because Al Haytham was very popular. Like the moment his like just his mention had people like going like, oh my god, because he is like kind of like the Genshin counter of Su, right? So like people were very hyped for Al Haytham. So like for him to be there, it was very obvious why he was there. And so like basically we just don't do much in our conquests anymore. We just stand around, there's like a lot of talking and just people like giving you information, like just throwing information at you instead of you kind of going around doing stuff and finding stuff out on your own. So there's like a big shift between showing and telling towards just telling. And I just went like off on this whole tangent about my issues with Genshin storytelling. But yeah, I've been like thinking about this for a while now, because this used to be like one of my favorite games to play. I used to play every day, but now I just like switch on the game when I'm streaming. Even that's not very regular, because it just kind of kind of start losing interest, because there's just not anything to do, right? You're kind of just stuck in this rut. Oh wait. Like I just went off on the issues about Genshin without missing much on the story or the action. All I had to just switch back was for selecting an option. And half the time the dialogue options aren't even options. And that kind of just also brings me to that place where, Paimon's character, like the way they've kind of assassinated her character altogether. She was my favorite from the beginning. Like, I wasn't Paimon's biggest fan. But, like, her character with every update has just gotten worse. At first, she was just getting stupider and stupider, but since she's come to Sumeru, she's just kind of just gotten more like just worse. She's become more aggressive with the way she talks to people and the way she talks about people, and like she's just there to kind of just repeat the same information over and over again and kind of just cause problems. So it's just like it becomes exhausting and it's not cute anymore. Like in the first Archon Quest, it was cute, like the things that she did, but now it's not cute anymore either. It's just like very annoying. It's like you just want her to shut up. So they've just really kind of ruined Paimon's character. I feel like I don't want to say this, but I feel like they've kind of just lost interest in the storytelling part. Like because like majority of this quest also is just like you're just sitting around and talking to people. I'm so tired of that. Please. I do enough of sitting around and talking to people at work. I don't want to do that in my video games as well. Oh, Paimon, no one cares about your ugly nicknames. Please, just shh. Shh.
君たちは最初から最後まで俺が村から離れたなどとは聞いていない。話を戻そう。君たちは
にいてもこれなんでまた黙り込むんだよ。
Oh, God.
いや、君たちのもう一人の同行者に驚いた。
アルハイゼン、R 村に来てから何の役にも立たなかったお前が
Fight, 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 please entertain me, fight.
君たちが調査をしている間に、俺も自分、
本当か？信じられないぜ。
正直言って、俺たちは一つの
What
団
I
体
would
とは
give
言え
for
ない。
an option to just take Paimon and shove her in a
俺
box,
の行動を
seal up
君たち
that
に
box,
伝える義務は
pass
ない
it to
はず。
Mondstadt, to Jean, and just live in peace after that.
君たちが見逃した重要な手がかり。
村に手がかり。
そうだ。
どんな内容なんだ。
これからある人に会わせに行く。だがその前、
立場？
R 村の人々は、俺たちが今やっている言葉を変えよう。君たちが調査で得た情報、
それって
隠蔽イコール欺瞞というわけではない。キャンディスの言っていた通り、R 村の人々は、スメールが誰によって皆、自らの災難の中に生きているんだ。気づいてくれたようで、君と話をした者の中に、情報を意図的に、なぜなら、
なんて迫力のある目力。
話をそらすな。
彼女は、セノの身分と武力に、
そうだったね。
わざと言い換えたのは、村にキングでシェルトの忠実な支持者がいることを
That
知って
basically
い
she
る
was
から
like going on about Sino's like, oh my god, your
Mira,
eyes, your
mapara
authority, you're
ishashina
so
ni
strong. And he's like, shut the fuck up and tell me what I want to hear. And you're just like, okay.
最後にあの人たちを見た
Oh my
のは
god, Sino.
5日くらい前。
覚えているか？自分が
でもあの人たちのことは結構好きだよ。
これについては、すでに村長に確認を取っているんだが、
でも
外部から来た者と関わり、
待て。今の話からすると、彼女は
まか
Ah, yes, more talking to people. That's exactly what I needed in my life. Oh my god, please. Wait, where am I going? Can I go in? Oh, knock at the door. Knock, knock.
シャニさん、前に言っていた
アルハイゼンさん、あなたの立場は？
どう？
直接聞けば答えさあ、彼女の信頼を勝ち取
そんなに簡単に行くもんかよ。
ねえ、旅人さんって呼んでもいい？
Sure thing.
旅人さん、こんにちは。あなたはキング・デシェルトの復活がスメールに転機をもたらすと思う。
No.
どうして？
At least give me choices in this. Like, okay, now my whole point in the whole purpose in this part of the quest is to earn her trust. So if you give people different choices, it becomes like, okay, they have to kind of use their brain to decide which option would appeal to this person more. But instead of that, it's just like you're spoon fed the answer. Like, this is the answer. You don't have any other choice. Pick this.
あなたの意見は
I know the game has this thing because even in the past when you had to bargain and all that kind of stuff, they gave us choices and all. And if you got and you had these number of hearts, so if you had like a good number of hearts, you would proceed with the next part of the quest.
怖くてとてもできなかったと。旅人さん、あなたはスメールでの私。
そうだな。オイラたちは他でも、オイラたちはいる。スメールにだって、オイラたちの友達はいるんだぜ。
私、あなたたちの話を信じようと思う。ごめんね、尋問みたいな言い方しちゃって。正直、あなたたちが私のところに情報を聞きに来るとは思わなかったから、びっくりしちゃったの。
アルハイゼンもお前に事情があるって言ってたし、オイラたちも分かってる。だから謝る必要なんかないぞ。
本当のことを言うと、私実は送信を信じる人もいれば、キング・デシェルト。
そういえば過激派のやつら、裏切り者が嫌いだって言ってたよな。もしかしてハーフも裏切り者に見なされちゃうのか？
そうだよ。血統と信仰は時にとても窮屈な概念になる。私が何を言おうと、どんな態度を示そうと、 別の意図があるみたいに思われちゃうの。それが積み重なって、やがて、でもその後、
彼らになら告げても構わないだろう。
分かった。じゃあ実は私の耳は普通の人よりもそれ前は泣き声がすごくて。
Wait, so if they've already told Al-Haytham everything, why do we have to go and talk to these people again? Why can't Al-Haytham just tell us what he was told? Oh no. Crying.
それについては村の宿直にも確認だが、ここは砂漠だ。
この近くで思い当たる場所はないけど、
あそこではマリン病の
Go to Elixir Hospital. Where is it? Okay, it's pretty far. Let me see. Can I teleport there? Okay, let's teleport here. God, my ping is so bad for some reason. Isn't this the place with all the mercenaries in it? Okay, I guess we get to fight. Yay! Okay, so I'm just fighting Hilliger also.
燃えろ。
Oh wait, does this not have any reaction with cryo? That's sad. Gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Get down there. Get down from there. Okay. Murder. That didn't hurt me. Damn, he has his attacks are so... They're barely doing anything. Well, he is level 50. Still, his attacks aren't doing anything.
めちゃくちゃついあいつ真面目だな。おいらたちも負けちゃいら
これか。
Okay, I'm gonna switch to Ayato since Cryo is not doing much for Dendro. I'm gonna bring an Ayato instead. I think that's gonna be a better option. At least that gives me Bloom. Can you let me change my party first? God damn.
ここには何もなかったぞ。本当に何かあるのか？
急ぐ必要はない。シャには夜に鳴き声を聞いたと言っていた。もう少しそれまで。少しばかり休む。
こいつ当たり前のように座り込んだぞ。
Paimon, please.
いいだろう。
あるべき場所と。
どうしてそうぎ。
おいら諦めたぜ。ゆっくり読んでくれ。じゃあな。
Oh my god.
あいつって本当に余裕なんだな。こんなところであんな難しい本を読み始める。おいらはお前のテイワットガイドだろ。
What do you know? Explain that to me. What exactly do you know? Because we always have to find somebody else to guide us.
おいら寝ちゃいそうだぞ。何の音だ？
Oh my god, it's this
来た
ghost.
か。あちらの方向からだ。
音の出どころはここなのか？でも
Yes, generally reacts with pyroelectrohydro, which limits it to those elements to have in a party. God, that's so horrible. But why would they make an element like that? I mean, then again, they have Geo, which doesn't react with anything. It just does crystallize, but still. At least it does crystallize with every element instead of just like a select few. Let me change my party for fuck's sake, man. Ow. I hit my hand on the table.
やはり建物。
うわぁ、病院の下にまだ他にも解いてない。
Can I change now? Yes, I can.
靴の中に砂が入った。
Okay, sweetie. Time for you to go. Am I not just back in the same place again? Oh, up there. That's where I have to go. Oh no! Oh no! No, I didn't mean to fall here. I can't see anything. Right. Come on. Come on. Okay, there you go. No! Ah! 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 There has to be more of these. Let's see. From a higher vantage point. There we go. There's another one. 1 of 3, huh? Okay. But it's so slow because like my thing is horrible. So it takes so long for the characters to kind of just change.
みんながそばにいてくれるわ。剣栄よ。神里流。水遊。ふんと。
Okay, that should take care of it. And one more. Yep, sure. No. Okay, there it is. Wait, where did I see this when I was climbing out? Wait, what? Oh, am I being attacked? No, I'm not being attacked. Okay, let's go. In case of emergency, contact the physician on duty immediately. Monday, Ibrahim. Tuesday, Amodi. The remaining sections are blank. Who was that third physician whose name was crossed out? Was it a certain doctor named Dotore? Wait, what? There was a notice here. There we go. Patient Abbas, male, 23 years old, more on the left side of the forehead. No, wait, I'm reading. Ugh. Survival will be difficult without professional medical care. The patient's survivability, once found, immediately inform. Don't give up, stay positive. All beings are under the watchful eye of the divine, so don't ever give up. The rest of the document has been rendered unreadable by weathering. Okay. Oh, okay. On the left side of forehead, left-handed. While his condition remains very serious, survival will be difficult without professional medical. Okay. Okay. There's another document there. Keep a balanced meal, rest and regularly, and maintain a good mood. Monday, minty bean soup, tachin lunch, curry shrimp, pani puri dinner. Why would you give someone pani puri for dinner? Tuesday, okay, pani puri is like a snack that we have over here. It's like these kind of like very like these dough balls, but the dough is like very very thin, so it's like very crispy. And you kind of just make a hole and put like, and it's very the balls are very small, so you put like something like potatoes or something in it, and it's like it won't fill you as such. Like pani puri for dinner, that's a first. Tuesday, salad, biryani, lunch, fish with cream sauce, potato boat for dinner. Wednesday, sakshuka, bean cake. Sections are blank. You know, people have to eat all every day, not just like 3 days in a week. Is there another notice here? No. What's this? Old vase. There seems to be darkened remains of the stem inside the vase. It was probably used to hold flowers. The words for oven are at the bottom of the bottle. It seems to have been gift to someone named Oven. You don't say.
そうだな。ゆっく
君は
Hmm. Isn't this someone from the academia?
全く喋れないみたいだぞ。あたりにはこい
まさかこの人の名はラザック。俺の教令員での先輩だよ。
こいつも学者だったのか。
いや、そこラザックは他の学者とは違い、一度も森で原因はともかく、こいつが一人でここに相手はすでに人員を撤退させたらしい。ラザックについては、地面に引きずった痕跡があるな。門に近い場所ほど。
もしかして
その可能性は否定できない。追いつかれることを恐れ、急いで離れたのか。完全に噛み合った。以前、オルモス港で見たことを思う。この状態になった人間を。
そう言われて
そうだ。教令員、奴らの行動ロジックを推測するのも当初。
Why does the academia want to bring back
キング
King
デシレト
Dashpat?
復活の偽情報を流し、グラマパラ、つまりこのことは各地の過激派への刺激となった。そのうちアール村にいた者たちは直ちに行動を開始し、奴らがこのデマを流した理由、その一つはできる限り多くのキングデシレトが没してから多くの年月が経った今、そしてこれらの感情的な人々を利用することは、たとえ事故が起きても罪に問われるのはキングデシレトの信徒のみ。表面、誰も教令員がやったなどとは思わない。とてもシンプルな方法ではあるが。
そうだったのか。でももう一つ大きな疑問があるんだ。
この過程において変化しているものがある。最初は学者、次に教者、さらには追放者となり、最後は追放された教学者は人間であることに変わりないが、失踪者となると難しい話になる。特定の人物を見つけられない場合、その人の身に何が起こったのかを判断することもできない。言い換えれば、失踪者は理想的な資源になりうるんだ。
資源？あいつらに何か使い道があるのか？
一つの可能性として、
あれって人の脳みそから。
スメール教令員の技術なら可能。もしかするとこれが原因で彼らは
人の脳みそ。
俺はこれでも教令員の書記官だ。とにかくラザックの症状は神の缶詰知識を抽出、または彼自身が好奇心に駆られ。
おいらわからなくなってきた。どんなやつの脳みそでもいいのか？
その表情からして思いついたようだな。 いかにも一部の学者にとって俺が知りたいのは、神に関する知識。教令員がいかなる代償を払ってでも追い求めようとして、俺も神の缶詰知識の内容分析にはかなり。
アルハイゼン、
学者なら誰でも人を命なき者の。
お前はこのことにすごく。
当然だ。これは学術知識、これは本にある誤字と同じで正さなければならない
待てよ、お前はあの人たちがかわいそうだから助け。
悪いが、それほど俺は暇じゃない。かわいそうな人間ならスメールには5万といる。ましてや
それは。
そう思ってくれていい。簡潔に言えば、俺は神の缶詰知識は確かに俺が徹底的に調べたい問題だ。
さっきから言いたかったんだけど、教令員にいっぱい。
そうかもしれないな。だが人と違っているというこの感覚は。
Alhaitham isn't a bad guy, so that in Paimon's eyes makes him a weirdo.
なんだかすごく前向きなんだな。
ただここに残せば、それこそ行く先は。まずは R 村に戻り。
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay. So since it's so silent, hold on, I'm just gonna do this one thing where we'll just play our own music since it's so silent here. We'll let them dialogue, like let them say the dialogue. It's like, bro, do something. What is happening? Something's wrong with my Viado Mini today. He's like reacting in such a weird way. Okay, anyways. There you go. Right. Okay, I'm gonna kind of explore this area a bit more before we head out, because like there's still stuff here, right? There's a name inscribed on the bowl, Hakim. Okay, so this was Hakim's. Okay, these are like basically like kind of like the patient's quarters or something. There's a name inscribed, Avin. If there weren't crooked carvings of Arbas, Abbas, and Sugar Jar on... Bro, I am reading. Can you like not? On them, it would be difficult to imagine that this dirty clay jar was ever used to store sugar. Yes, I always start with this song. I really like this song so much. Ooh. It's here. Why would they make an underground secret sort of a hospital? Okay, let's get out of here, guys. Let's see, where do we have to go next? 331 meters, so okay, back to the village. Oh wait, don't tell me we're gonna go back and relay all of that information that we just discovered. Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. This is the point where I start full on sobbing. Wait. Oh no, I made a mistake. Oh no. I was wondering why the characters are suddenly not talking. Like, what happened to the voice acting? I didn't realize I shut down the master voice instead of just the one for music. Oh god, I have to fix that. Kind of that too, but I just wanted to shut down the music in the game, not like the dialogues. Oh god. To fix that. Please end this so I may fix the audio settings. I'm begging you. Hi, Yami. I thought you left. Wait, you're working out during. Okay. You do you. This is the first time I've heard somebody say they're working out while I'm streaming. I would not compliment Paimon, please. How dare you make me do that? Well, I'm glad you're here. Okay, wait, let me fix this real quick. Music volume, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. Where am I going? Just tell me where to go. Don't tell me to follow people. I don't like doing that. These characters walk way too slow. Wait, where is he? Okay, I'll have to. Courses. No, wait. This navigation sucks. Okay. Oh no, Paimon. I wish there was like this thing where you could mute a particular character. Oh god, I would love that so much. Wait, what? Why did I do that? No, I wasted that skill. 16-second cooldown. Come here. Wait, what? Where? You can keep moving. Oh my god, just because I'm ahead of you doesn't mean you stop moving altogether. Okay, never mind. looks like an artifact to me.
グラマパラは一人ではない。彼らを分かれて捜索しよう。ここには
これか？なんだか不気味だな。
これこそ神の缶詰知識の抽出に使う装置。
Okay, guys, listen to this. Doesn't this sound like the Game of Thrones, like background music instead of fairy tale? Like just this starting part here for the what's that place? The North. Forgetting their names. The Starks, yes, for them. Doesn't it sound like that? I can't be the only one who's noticing this. Because then it dwells into the fairy tale theme song, and I'm just like, something sus is going on here.
装置が完全に砂に埋もれている。
引き続き追うぞ。まだ相当遠は行ってない。
But they actually fairy tale, but they actually murder each other.
砂漠で走るのって結構疲れるよな。空を飛んでるでしょ？
Yeah, I know, right? Because I was like, every time like when I'm hearing these songs, I'm just like, wait, which anime this is? And then I'm like, wait, isn't this Game of Thrones? Wait, hold on. That's not right. Okay, wait, hold on. Ah! It's gonna increase the dialogue volume, but
何を話しているのか。
why would you bring a child with you?
何やってるんだよ。
おじいちゃんを連れ戻してくれるって言ってたじゃないか。なのに
来るのが
面倒に。
アール村を裏切ったのか。
Oh my god, you people are so
こ
dumb.
れはベシア。こいつらと組むより俺の
私がそんな言葉で打たれるような人間。
どういうことなんだよ、デシア。お前は
She's clearly on your side. She's playing the enemy. Come on, guys.
あんたバカか？
まあ誰の味方だろうがキングデシレト様を呼び覚ます偉業の妨げにはならんさ。遠い日の王者がこの地にお戻り。
目を覚ませ。そんなことが起きないってのは私以上に知ってるはずだろ。
俺は砂漠の民キングデシレト様の支持者だ。この両手を血に染めようがのんきな暮らしをし。
なあ、今からでも遅くない。
分かってないな愛しきレディーよ。
そのせいで教令員に目をつけられてもいいのか？これを理由に。
いえ、俺たちはずっとこの日を待ってたんだ。太陽も月も輝きを失う。あいつら学者がいれば形勢逆。
甘すぎる。あんたらの勢力だけでスメール全土。私の話が信じられないならそこの二人に聞いてみな。
所詮ご主人様につき卑劣な裏切り者が。
すごい敵意だな。会話がどうやら。
この学者たちだけで教令員と交渉できるとでも。こいつらでは交渉材料にはならないよ。だが教令員の捨て駒であるあいつらに対し俺は教令員の現書記官。
おいおい、マジかよ。
おい、人質交換をしたいという。
そうだ、まだ賢明な判断が
Well, Adam's like, as long as I don't have to do any work and you feed me and give me free time to read my books, I'll be your hostage, no problem.
もしあいつらがお前を殺しちゃ
それも運というものだ。それに俺もこの機会に彼が手にしている学者たち
I love his mindset. If I die, I die.
そんな曖昧な自信で俺を説得できるとでも。
これは説得じゃない。ただこのやり方で
現書記官が何のため。
砂漠で生きる者は何も全員がキングデシレトを信仰しているわけじゃないだろう。
さも知った風な口を聞くな。教令院にいる者は全て。いや、防災壁の向こう。
待て。アルハイゼン。あんたは今の言葉に責任を。
俺は価値のない保証。
じゃあ、この選択が危険なことも知ってる。
そうだ。
よし。ラフマン、私の話を聞いてくれ。実は、こいつらは私の友達。
昔からの知り合いだ。
私は、この右腕を担保にしても構わない。根性を見せろ、ラフマン。
資料の獅子の腕だと。だが、お前が約束を破ったらどうなる？デシア、俺たち傭兵は皆頭がいい。
確かにその通りだ。だが今は違う。
ならば俺の言う通りにしよう。右腕を残し、
ダメだぞ。こんなの交渉じゃなくて、
構わない。
Oh my god, wait, what?
お前までおかしくなっちゃった。
命を救う方がよほど大事なことだ。この腕一本でたくさんの命が救えるなら。
いいだろう。おい、こいつの右腕をカッ。
やめて。デシア、どうするんだよ。早く方法を考えろって。
そこまでする必要はない。
それはあんたたちの決め。
やれ。
デシア、逃げろ。
Oh my god, Soya, is that you? Unexpected. Wait, hold on, what's happening? Alright, I kind of zoned out a while ago. Hi, welcome to the stream. It's so nice to have you here.
どうした？
Things are a bit slow because I'm doing the Archon Quest, so I kind of tend to kind of just zone out. Not the SNK music. I don't know what song is playing. I kind of just... So, like, they were all debating on, like, whether they should cut off Dea's hand or not. And in my mind, I was thinking, what am I gonna have for dinner? Because I know they're not actually gonna cut off her arm. Let's be real, this is Genshin Impact. I know how y'all work. I've played this game long enough. I would be impressed if they actually did cut off her arm, and then when Dea, the character, came out for the gacha, she had like a mechanical arm or something, like done by the Fatui or something. That would be cool. I'm glad you guys are having fun with the music. These are all anime songs, like the instrumental versions of them. It's very hard to find something that you'd enjoy listening to while you're streaming, because otherwise Twitch is like, I'm gonna copyright you. I'm like, okay, please leave me alone, sir.
それなら左手で武器を握ればいいだろう。
Oh my god, I remember this time I was playing a game and the song that was playing was actually from the game. It was one of those otome games, and you know how otome games have this like flashy opening song with like all this shoujo stuff with all the characters being introduced. And Twitch copyrighted me for that, and I'm like, wait, it's in the game, it's not my fault. But yeah, thankfully that word just kind of went away after a while. But still.
ある種の精神の代表なのさ。
Twitch is like, how dare you play this game and let the music in the game play? Like, okay. I'm sorry, sir.
奴らを殺したってお前のしたいようにするのね。
Let me know if the music is like too loud compared to the dialogue, because like, again, I have my headphones and I can just adjust the music for that for myself. I can't, it doesn't reflect on what's happening on my computer.
あんたのおじいちゃんを助けるって約束
Twitch is back. Let's be real. Twitch is just a mess all around.
これほど過激な性格だとは。
But we stick to it nonetheless.
本気で言ってんのか。
エルマイト・デュドンのやつらも俺を強人だと言ったことがある。もしかすると強人
Keep the music loud for me personally when I'm playing Genshin, because like there's so much dialogue, I tend to zone out, and then I'll just be sitting here for like half an hour thinking about something completely different in the game. It's just like, please pick a dialogue option so we can move forward.
まあ、ストってないで村に戻ろうぜ。明日の昼はまたでかい騒ぎが私たちを待ってる。
We all return to Aru village in Destiny. Can we go fight some people? I want to kick some ass. But that's why I play this game. Come on now. Please. It's been so long. 6 a.m. Only in Genshin Impact would I have to wake up at 6 a.m. God damn. I don't even go to bed by 6. Combat thirsty VTuber. Listen. Wait until the oh my god, are you serious right now? Yeah, listen. It's not that I'm combat thirsty, but I kind of just need something to happen so like, you know, I don't like lose attention. I have the attention span of a monkey, and if you just put me in a situation where it's dialogue, this monkey will find something else to entertain himself with. Okay, let's go. Never mind. I love reading through dialogues. I mean, I like reading through dialogue as well. Like, I don't mind it, but like with Genshin, it just becomes too much at some points. Like, I think I've been streaming for an hour now, and majority of that hour has just been dialogue. Like, there is only so much I can take.
遠くから見るだけだから。
Why didn't you just put the child in the house in the first place? Why did you even bring him earlier? Like, he literally, like, there was doing something and he's like, how dare he betray us? Oh my god.
無茶な行為をしたと聞きました。今日はそういうのは一切なしです。わかりましたか？じゃないと怒りますから。
Oh god, I missed Lantern Rides. I play on Asia Rides. I really wanted to do that scene with Zhongli and Venti and just two old men floating their hearts out in front of everybody and pretending like, oh yeah, no one will ever know that we're flirting, and everyone's like, yeah, we know what you're doing. But I missed it, unfortunately. I've seen cutscenes, so I guess I'll just have to live with that. They're just like, oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're so amazing. Oh no, Venti, you're the amazing one. And everyone else is like, please, stop. Why do you have to float in front of my salad? Why? Oh my god, 800 meters. Wonderful, we'll be running for a while. I guess the game heard that I wanted something to do and they were like, ah, do this. Go away. Desert insects. No, I'm playing this game. Okay, I think I usually just play Genshin now during streams. Otherwise, I don't play it, and even with that, I've just been playing Heartful Boyfriend. So I haven't unlocked a lot of places in Sumeru yet. I'm just catching up on the Archon Quest as well, because most of the time when I come online to play Genshin, I just do other stuff and I leave. Heartful Boyfriend is... Yes! So yeah, you get me. Okusan is the best bird boyfriend ever. Nageki, no. Sakuya, no. It's Okusan. Like, what can be more pure than his desire to find the true pudding? How far is this place? Can I fly? Oh, I can fly. Let's go. You should definitely play the game, especially Okusan's route. It's just chef's kiss. I have to say it out loud because I don't think you'll hear it if I do it. But his route is just amazing. I have done 3 routes till now on that game, and his has been my favorite throughout. There's definitely something sus happening in other routes. Okasan's is more like tamer comparatively, but it's Okasan, so where is the waypoint? Wait, okay, hold on. Let me just quickly unlock a waypoint here, because I don't want that, you know, we have to come back here later and the game's just like, 800 meters, run. Like, no thanks, I don't want to do that. Okay, I'm just gonna follow my navigation and see. Come on, pick it up. There it is. Oh, yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna be unlocking those. That's not happening. I am at, let me see, what AR am I at? Yeah, I'm at AR 58. I'm an old man and I have no desire to do anything except for sit in my house, which I haven't decorated in years, and drink tea. I have given up. Light up. Okay, there we go. Only vibes in this house, exactly. If I show you my teapot, you're just gonna be like, Winter, what the fuck are you doing? Because the teapot has nothing in it. I think I have one room where I've just created lots of lanterns and just put them all together in a line. Even that I never finished. I just have a fire hazard in my house, basically. No beds, nothing, just a fire hazard. Who is this? See, I wouldn't put a real fire hazard in my real house, but in my teapot, everyone's burning.
一人と一人の交換だ。公平だろ。というより、送信のためのオーダーに
I actually have an idea now. What I should do is I should go back into my teapot, make more lanterns, put Kitching in the middle of that room, and then surround her with lanterns. Because I'm tired of her shit. Like, not Kitching the character, but Kitching in gacha. Because stop coming home, I don't want you. Oh, okay, cutscene. Go there, go! Yes, she is! I think the first time I got her was when I was rolling for Venti and she took my Venti pity, and then it just kept happening and I was just like, I don't know what's happening, but I don't like it. I got Diluc recently. I would be happy with the Diluc. I just recently got one Diluc. Like, come on, man. Kitching, I have 3 of her. 3. I don't need 3 Kitchings. I don't even play Kitching. Wait, what's happening? Oh, okay. R.I.P. Grandpa. Wait, no, what? Do it. Oh, it's Nahi that time. Okay, wait. Do it. She keeps going to other people that aren't me. Wait, what do you want me to do? I mean, my Diluc is like around level 70, mostly because I just don't want to farm anymore. That's why my Alhaitham is also level 50, because I just don't want to do it. See, with Alhaitham especially, the boss that you have to fight for him is so exhausting because instead of like fighting the boss, you're just waiting for the boss to show up. Like, please, I beg of you. Surround Kitching with lanterns. I will do that. Yes. Spirit animal. I should do that in the stream. We just sit here, make lanterns, and put Kitching in the lantern room. I have an NA account with Wendy, which I occasionally open when I miss him, and then I just log out because I can't be bothered. That account is stuck in Inazuma. I haven't even done the first Archon Quest on that.
緑色の草元素力。お前たちが言うように、元送信か。
おじいちゃん、おじいちゃん、なんでまた気を失ってるの？
Listen, Isaac, you are blessed because at least least your grandpa came back. Given Genshin Impact's history, they probably would have killed him, and you would just be waiting for him to come home. You wouldn't even know he's dead. So just be happy with what you have. Chill stream, catching psychological torture stream. Exactly. Oh no, Sue. Wait, why can't you go back to it? Token fave character that can't get in the main but have an alt. Exactly, yeah, that's Venti for me. My alt account is Venti is the only 5-star I have on that one because I don't roll on that. Otherwise, I have like my main DPS is Kaya. So he's like the only 5-star I have on that account. I would love for him to be on this account, but every time I roll for him on this account, Kitching shows up.
あいつは無事なようだがせいぜい頭に気をつけろ
今は争ってる場合じゃないすぐこうなる
I'm the Nemo Archon now. I don't think so. Listen, if you're not a cute twink, you can't be the Nemo Archon. I'm sorry. It just doesn't work that way. Your fake cat ears can only take you so far.
面白いとは思わないか暗くさなりレビの力が最大から俺たちを守ってくれ
I have very strong opinions. Oh my god. I sometimes wonder how jarring it would be for people who like follow me on Twitter to see me on stream, because on Twitter I don't say anything. I'm just like, okay, whatever man, it's happening, I'll just update this thread and go my own way. Because I have to play on PlayStation console now, and that platform you can only play in the region you're in. Oh, what? Really? That sounds horrible. See, if you ever decide to make another Asia account, I'm always here to help you out. At least somewhere my item will be useful.
キングデシルト様が民に加護を与えてくださるさて俺は正殿に入る
Okay, let's see. What are we doing? Oh, we got going inside. Okay. What do I need? This. Okay, no recommended. Recommended elements: electro, cryo, and pyro. Ooh, what is this? Started installing Genshin Mobile again after clearing 13 GB for it. Still said I didn't have enough storage. Oh my god. Genshin Mobile sounds. It's tragic. I can't imagine playing Genshin on mobile. Okay, so we don't. Okay, I'm gonna. You come back. Sorry, I'll hide them. And we need cryo, so you come here.
稽古に行くのか
Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's go. I think we might get to try out Sino in this, so I'm not getting Electro. Yeah, but I can't imagine playing Genshin on mobile. Like, can you imagine this amount of space you would have to have for that? I played on a PC. Like, even with my laptop, it used to lag like hell.
生命の息吹が充満している不思議だ廃棄されたようにしか見えなかったのに
そうだな植物もたくさんあって
ラフマン
俺のこと
他にラフマンというものが
継承皮肉にしか聞こえん
どう理解しようが勝手だが今はあることについて考えてほしいこの建物はキングデシレト文明のものだが
The only time I've ever played Genshin Mobile was when I first started the game. But even with that, like after like 5 minutes, my phone just started like burning. So I was like, okay, I have to download this on my laptop. I can't play this on phone.
でも確かに変
Can't imagine how that goes for people. Like I think people who play Genshin on phone might just be the strongest players ever, because like if they can get through that, they can get through anything. What is this? What? Ceremonial guide, okay. Look up at the hall as mortal and listen to King Dashrath's holy guidance. That doesn't help me. That doesn't help anybody. What am I looking at? Okay, so the basic idea is just hit it until it makes sense, I guess. Wait, hold on. Wait. Can you move? Okay. Wait. is my phone? It lags like crazy, but alas, I don't have enough GB for Genshin and 12 other gacha. So I don't know how you play so many gacha games. I play the one and that's enough to drive me crazy. I don't know how you play so many others. Where is the guidance I require, sir? Please. I have 2 brain cells. I'm not smart enough for this. Okay, I guess we're just gonna keep doing this until it makes sense. What switch? There's a switch? What? Oh my god. Maybe I shouldn't have asked for something to do. Clearly the dialogue was better. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so this one moves just the one. I have no idea what I just did, but it worked. See, kids, sometimes you don't need brain cells. Sometimes you can just hit something until it makes sense. Like, it'll just work on its own. Oh my god. Just keep clicking, clicking buttons until, like, something works out. Don't recommend that for real life, though. Just, wait, what? What's that? Hi. You're cute, but you gotta die. I don't think I've done half the Inazuma puzzles because I was just like, fuck that. Not interested. Bye. And it's been so long since I played with Chongyun. Can you please do the thing? Thank you. Okay. Inazuma, I just left so many puzzles because I was just tired of hitting them and waiting for them to work. Oh yes, I'm definitely a fellow Jongen enjoyer. He was my first, he was my first DPS ever. And he's the only character in my team that is like completely maxed out. Like 90 maxed out talents, maxed out everything. The rest, I'm just like, yeah, I'll get to you someday. Hello, are you having a tea party? Sorry. You're not anymore, you're dying now. But it's so laggy because my ping is so bad for some reason. Like, what do I pay all this money for internet? Just why do I do that? You're not going to work. I give him everything. It's just like, Chok, you need this. Take it. It is all yours. And the other characters are like, please, please, I'm dying. I'm just like, yeah, okay, sure. Figure it out on your own. I think after that would be Kazuha, who gets like most of everything. Wait, where am I going? What am I doing? I need to start paying attention on what's happening in the game, but can't be bothered. Oh! Oh my god, can you not? Like, we're still passing through. Yeah. There. Oh, I was just looking at how pretty that was. Can you, sir, please put down your shield? Do I have to go up, or is there something here that I'm missing? Is there another secret door somewhere? No, there's not. Okay. What is this? Okay, there's nothing here, right? think we've seen everything there is to see here, so what's that? Oh no! No, don't leave me! Oh no, it left me. Oh no! I knew there was something wrong. Why is the button all the way there? It's just... Oh my god. It's okay. Wait, oh, there's something here. I know I can. I was just like, why is there a button here? Does it do something? So I just pressed it. There are very high chances if there is a button, I will press it. It's like that one episode of Modern Family where there's a sign saying do not press the button. I wouldn't even have an internal debate. I would just push it. Wait, I think this should work, right? Come back here. Come back here. Stupid elevator. Why would you leave without me? What's wrong with you? Okay. What? Oh, what? Oh. It's your, okay.
全力攻撃だ。雲が借りなく時風を知る。救急に寄りつるよ。
Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm like that, you know, in Modern Family there was this episode. Oh, I love all the like the JP, like the voice acting in that. That's why I switched to that instead of Ian. I hate the English voice acting. I can't stand it. After 6 days, wait, no, I'm reading. The elevator will descend to the ground. Get on top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the dome. Nonsense like forbidden ground ahead, mortals shall not pass, or whatever are just made up by priests to hoodwink us. I leave this method here in hopes the people of King Dashrat who shall travel here in the future shall freely enjoy the privilege of witnessing his sacred presence. I mostly shifted to EN because of Paimon's VA. Like, I shifted from EN was because of Paimon's VA. I can't stand Paimon and EN. She's so annoying. She's so annoying in everything, but oh god, Ian's worse. Wait, I feel like I was supposed to do something else.
お前見たと思ったんだ。
And I really liked, like, I think there was one particular voice actor that I really liked in the JP version, so I just shifted to that then.
名前はミツだ。君の名前は。
Oh my god, calm down. Wait, oh, there's something here. Ah, no, no, come back, no. Wait, where am I? Keep missing the damn elevator. It keeps leaving without me. If it brings me back to the same floor, it brought me back to the same floor. God damn it. There's something that I'm supposed to do. Let me read this again. Right, The elevator will descend to the ground. Get on top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the door. Listen. That is true. Elevator will descend to the ground. Okay, get on top of it before it starts ascending again. What does that mean? Okay. It's gonna start moving on its own. Like, what's happening here? What do you want from me? I need the game to tell me what to do, like in like a just broken down into like small steps, like walk 20 steps or something like that instead of these little some confusion. Okay, so if I click this button, it's gonna take it down. But if I click the button, then I can't get on top of the elevator. I feel like I have to get on top of that thing, like up there, but then I can't activate it. Wait, hold on. Wait. I think I have an idea, maybe. Okay. Aha! I figured it out. I am not stupid. Just very, very slow. Get down here. How am I supposed to attack you if you're all the way up there? Excuse you. You think I will not get my Kazuha's Q just to hit you, huh? Come here. Oh, you're gonna fly in the air, huh? Okay, there we go. What is this? Turn off. What am I turning off? Okay. What happened? Not sure. I need to stop pressing random buttons. Okay, what did that do though? Huh? Wait. There has to be something else. Okay, I think those buttons were to turn off the statues, but then there has to be another one somewhere, right? Let's see. Start up. Okay, now that's moving as well. Think. Okay. I am not stupid. I keep proving myself wrong. Okay. Man, if I activate this elevator, where will it take me? No, it's taking me down. Damn it. Unless I was supposed to go down. Oh wait. That is a very complicated elevator. Like, can you imagine living in a building with that kind of an elevator? It would be so confusing. Like, I just want to go home, but now I'm at the roof. Where do I go from here? Could have just taken the stairs, goddammit. It's like somebody saw Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, because in that they have that whole scene with the glass elevator, right? Somebody saw that and thought, what if I took this and put it in Genshin Impact? How would that work? Oh, it's the traveler. Oh, I can't sprint. Okay then. I will run very, very slowly. Statue. Cutscene time, have fun. Oh my god. You know what? I'll take it. I've had enough of puzzles for now.
かれてるんだ？
ここに眠るは我らが忠誠なる祭司カサーレ。その英知はまさに奇跡。賛美と謳歌に値する。
古代キングデシェルト文字が読めるのか？
大したことじゃない。すべての若者は卒業前に少なくとも
What?
20種類
Bro,
の
I
言
can
語を学んでい
speak.
るはずだ。
I can barely speak 2 languages. 20 of them would just make me wanna die. I would just be like, yeah, okay, bro, I'm a dropout now. Like, this was fun, but goodbye.
何かを伝
God,
えている
imagine 20 languages.
これか。
分析中。
この骸骨には隠された情報が残っているようだ。ちょうど
Like, imagine you're like, oh, it's my dream. It's fine. You're like in a yeah, you're like in a Wattpad story, and it's like, oh, it's always my dream to come to Sumeru Academy, and now I'm finally here. But instead of clicks, there are clicks. There are definitely clicks. But instead of clicks, the biggest threat to your journey here is learning 20 languages, and you're just like, oh no, how am I ever gonna learn 20 languages? So you have 20 different guys just to help you learn all these 20 different languages, and the more you learn a language, the more you'll get points with the said person, and you'll be able to get that happy ending with that character. Oh my god, I just created this otome game. I went from Wattpad story to otome game.
災難は知らずのうちに降臨した。それはこの世界に属さぬ知識。キングデシェレトがこの世にもたらした
It's always forbidden knowledge.
疫病のように広がった。狂気なる上本が心を満たし、開国色の鱗が背中を覆った。命を奪われたかのような大地に残るは絶望的な静寂のみ。森のマハールカ・デバータの助けがなければ取り返しがつかなかっただろう。彼女は祭司を召集し、いくつもの神殿を建て、生命の新力を注いだ。災禍は奇跡的に食い止められ、文明の小さな火はアール村に残ったが、奇跡も長くは続かない。近畿の知識が存在する限り、それは永遠に世界の病巣となるだろう。そして最後、砂漠の皇后なる我らの王は自己犠牲を選んだ。私は数ある神殿の一つを守ることに余生を費やした。
Wait, hold on. Let me just switch off the music for a bit.
ついに終わりだ。嫁を
Aether?
キングデシェレトに協力したあの高潔
He had a crop top, so, like, what was I supposed to do? What was I supposed to do?
近畿の知識を根絶するため力を使った彼女は幼子のような
Thank you, thank you. See, Lumine is pretty. She's pretty, but Aether had a crop top, so, like, there was no choice.
死が怖くなくなる。感じるのだ。生命の息吹が私と共に眠ってくれると。砂漠の民たちよ、恨みを抱く必要などない。この恩だけは永遠に忘れてはならない。
See, the exposed tummy brings with it many, many, many possibilities.
さっきのは
So, like,
なんだ？
the game made the decision
こ
for
の
me.
骸
I
骨の記
didn't.
憶だ。
そんなバカな。
マハールカ・デバータ。
Okay, yeah, let's bring the
先代
music
送
back.
信はキングデシェレトと敵対関係ではなかったのか。
そんなバカなことがあるか。送信の民はみんな。
あれが先代送信なのか。最後、
Just 1 second, guys. You guys watch this. I'll be back 1 second.
たとえアーカー社を信じられなくとも、キングデシェレトの技術なら信じられるはずだ。これがキングデシェレト祭司の
Yes, as I was saying. So I find that very interesting. So forbidden knowledge plays such an important role in Genshin because King Dashrath. So basically, whatever desert civilization was here fell because of that. That Enconomia, the civilization in Dragonspine. There's one more. Oh, this guy. What's his name? Orobashi. He also died because of forbidden knowledge. Like, I wish that we would get more like stuff about the Abyss, because like that plays such an important role and whatever was happening in Celestia, but I guess we'll just have to wait for that for 10 years. Oh my god. Oh my god. Can you guys imagine yourselves playing Genshin Impact in 10 years just to find out the truth of like this board was happening? I can't. 10 years is too long. I think it's a bit messy storytelling wise because like, so now we have to go to all these other regions first. So from after Sumeru, and Sumeru is gonna, like, this entire year is just gonna be Sumeru, right? We can't go to a new region because we just got here. Then we have to go to Natlan, then there's Fontaine, then Snezhnaya. Over there you just have the Fatui stuff happening, and then we'll go to the Abyss, most likely. So it's gonna take a lot of time. Maybe we'll get like a snippet of the Abyss here as well, since we have gotten it in like different places. Like we got one in Liyue, we got one in this one in Azuma. So maybe we'll get one here as well.
戻ったらどうする気？
I am already burnt out. But these characters keep bringing me back. I came back for Alhaitham. Next time I will come back for Bondror. I missed his first run. I will not miss the second one.
少しタイム。仲間たちに今日起きたすべてのことを説明したい。
簡単にはいかないだろうな。
だがやらねばならん。でしょ。
Yes, Kave. I think I might dip after Kave unless they introduce some. I want Mika as well. Mika's cute. I want my Genshin Impact Kagamine Len. Who knows, after that we might get Luca. Oh, my queen Luca. It was so cool if she's in the game. Oh, he has 3 weapons? Oh, that's nice. I definitely want him then. His gameplay should be interesting if they can like make it something unique. Or is it like a child situation where he uses the bow and arrow for normal attacks, then his E is the twin swords, and then for his Q he uses the spear. Crossbow, a book, or sword, I think. So it's probably gonna be like a child situation.
惜しいことにキングデシレ隊の信仰心に影響されちまったんです。
少なくとも結果的に
Have we all forgotten about Sumeru and what's happening in the city and Dotore? Because like it feels like we've forgotten about that.
そう叫ばずともいく。
I feel like the game forgot about Sumeru City and the fact that the people are under mind control. Listen, I was waiting for Sue to appear in this game for a very long time. I don't even play Honkai Impact, but I wanted my Sue. And then Alhaitham came and I was like, yeah, okay, I'm coming back for this character. I was also hoping for a Kevin for my Sue, but I will settle for Kave, it's fine. Oh, okay, this is it for Genshin for today. Did a lot of work on that. Hold on guys, let me just switch. Right, there we go. I'm gonna switch off the game, then we're gonna do some reading. Hold on. So Sue, I did a reading for you last stream, so I'm not gonna do another one. Ami, are you still lurking? Wait, Kevin, when people are like betting on whoever the mysterious KK is. Ami, stop lurking. Come back. Let me do a reading for you. Okay, so Soya, this is your first time here. This is basically how we go about it. I have my tarot deck. We do like a weekly reading, just like for the week, just to see how it'll go. Then apart from that, I have 3 oracle decks. One is Starseed, the other is Angel Answers, and then this new one, which is Daily Crystals. It's all just meant for like, hold on one second. Yes, so it's all just meant to be like chill and positive. Also, you did say to tell you when I got money. I knew it! Okay, let me explain this one. So when I did Sue's reading for this week, one of the cards that I pulled was a card that said that she would get money this week. So I just told her that, if you do end up getting money, let me know. I want to see if I was right. Okay, so I'm gonna do one for Ami first, because Ami, you were on the stream first. Then Soya, I'll do one for you after that. So let me just shuffle these cards. Oh, okay. Hold on one second. Is this better? Oh, good. Okay. Okay, Ami, I have your cards here. Let me just open my guide. And I know a lot of people wonder, why are you using a guide? Listen, there are like 50 plus cards in tarot. There is only so much I can remember. Okay, so let me explain which cards we have. The first card that we have is Temperance, reversed. This card kind of fell out of the pile on its own. So, yeah. One second, let me just lower the volume for myself, because I find it hard to concentrate. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so the first card we have is Temperance reversed. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. After the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords. The Hierophant. And finally, we have, this is the 9, this is the 8, no, wait. Yeah, this is the 9 of Cups. Hold on. Whew, okay, so the first card we have is the Temperance reversed. So, when it's upright, the Temperance kind of signifies that you are like, currently you're going through like a stressful period, like a period that's bringing you a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, but you have been calm throughout it all. It's like something that you can deal with. You have a clear vision and you know exactly what you have to do to get through this period. But when it is reversed, obviously, reversed has a different meaning altogether. It means that the situation has kind of put you in a state of like where you're losing balance, right? Where you're trying to juggle too many things and it's not working out. You're kind of stressed and you're anxious because of that. And the issue here is that, so you might have a choice right now about what you need to do next. So you can either take choice A or choice B, but you don't know exactly what you need to do. So this card can also be kind of like a warning, trying to tell you that if you take a certain path, it could lead to even more stress than you already have, right? So you can take it as a warning, or it can just be something that's just telling you that you're kind of like in this period where things are very stressful and you kind of have to have a clearer mind to get through it. After that, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I hate choices. I feel you. I hate choices too. Instead of making choices, I believe in taking a nap, but that doesn't always work out, so don't listen to me. So the Knight of Pentacles, the image of the Knight of Pentacles is basically a knight on a horse and he's holding a pentacle in his hand. And again, I say this in every stream, when I say pentacle, I do not mean tentacle. You don't think that octopuses have, no, we're talking about pentacle, which is like the star. Just clarifying. And he looks very calm. Okay, so this is a good thing because this card is basically symbolizing all the daily tasks and responsibilities that you have, and it's saying that you have the patience to kind of, you know, get through it. You're committed to what you're doing. So the Knight of Pentacles is basically showing a routine, right? So you can see that these two cards are they kind of contradict one another, right? So you have Temperance, which is all about anxiety and stress and making decisions, whereas the Knight of Pentacles is all about being calm, sticking to a routine. So this card can also be seen like as an advice, right? It's telling you to just stay calm, make a routine so you can get through this period and you can, you know, get through it successfully instead of just kind of choosing something that's even more stressful, right? So it's like kind of maybe telling you to set a routine. So routine can also be something as simple as, you know, making a list of things that you have to do in a day. So it doesn't have to be like you're doing 10 things in a day, but like maybe prioritizing. So these are the 3 most important things that you have to do. The rest can be like a maybe sort of a thing, right? Then we have the Knight of Swords. So while the Knight of Pentacles is very calm, the Knight of Swords is this person rushing into battle. That's the image of the Knight of Swords. So basically, the Knight of Swords is, you know, he's like someone who kind of sets towards his goals. You can't stop him. He's full of ambition. He's full of strength and determination. So he's like basically rushing towards his goal. So I think these two cards would complement each other. That is the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords, because the Knight of Pentacles is all about being calm, whereas the Knight of Swords is about being ambitious, right? So it's kind of about finding that balance between the two. So instead of rushing into things, be focused on your goal, but go towards it calmly. Don't, you know, try to find any shortcuts, but do everything that's needed to be done instead. So, and then we have the Hierophant. Oh, so the Hierophant is basically like this, how do I explain this? Like this very kind of like a religious figure sitting on like a throne with a crown on their head, and they're like their followers in front of them. So basically the Hierophant kind of symbolizes conventional things. It's all about going for a more well-known approach rather than something out of the box, right? So I think this card is basically kind of advising you that when you have to work towards your goal, when you have to kind of make decisions, go with something that is more known to you instead of going with something that's out of the box. Because when you do something that's out of the box and something that's unexpected, that would add extra stress on you, because you will be, you know, you'll kind of be trying to perfect that, trying to make sure that nothing goes wrong. So it's basically a card that's telling you there's nothing wrong with a traditional approach to things, right? There's nothing wrong with kind of just doing the things that people have already done before. Like setting yourself apart from others is always great, but it can, you know, in certain situations it can also kind of backfire. So I think that card is just telling you that tradition is fine, right? And then finally we have the Nine of Cups. So Nine of Cups is a pretty good card because it kind of symbolizes finding being in a state of self-satisfaction, a place where emotionally you're in a good place and you're happy with yourself and the way things have turned out. You've finally concluded this really difficult journey and you've reached the ending that you wanted. So there's like self-satisfaction there. So if you're looking at it like from a career point of view, that it could be like, you know, finally being in this place career wise, we're satisfied with everything. And yeah, so with all of these 5 cards, basically what I'm seeing is that you're kind of you might already be in this temperance state of stress and anxiety, but we have these cards that are telling you that you will be able to get through them as long as you remain calm and you remain focused. And you don't try and, you know, kind of like try to find a shortcut through everything, right? So that's basically what these cards are saying. Let me just get my oracle decks and we shall see what they say. Oh my god. Okay, so the first one I'm going to use is the Starseed Oracle. Take notes on this. I'm glad this is interesting for you guys. I'm always afraid that when I'm doing like readings for one particular person, it might get boring for the others. Okay, let's see. Oracle deck. Okay. So yeah, I don't know what's happening, but hey, if that helps, it helps. I actually do make note of all the readings that I do and what kind of cards I pulled in the reading, like especially if I'm doing a reading for myself. It actually helps quite a lot. Okay, so we have a 3 oracle cards from the Starseed deck. The first one is Forge, Don't Follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Then we have Karmic Relationships, Polarity, Soul Growth, Conflict. Finally, Big Picture Thinking, Visionary, Inspired Ideas. So I think that Forge Don't Follow goes quite well with the Knight of Swords, which is like this very ambitious card, right? So Forge Don't Follow is basically telling you that instead of kind of letting other people make the decision for you, it's time for you to step up into the role of a leader and take control of things. Because see, oftentimes when we follow somebody else, we might think that, oh, maybe if that person had done this, things would have been better. So now you have the chance to make those decisions and to follow what you think is right. So that's the Forge Don't Follow card, right? Then we have Karmic Relationships, which is Soul Growth and Conflict. So Karmic Relationships, in tarot, a karmic relationship is basically a relationship that has, it's something from your past life. This is something that has been pulled, like I pulled for myself as well. So a karmic relationship is a relationship that you've had in your life. It's not something that just started in this life, but a relationship you had in your past lives. And yeah, so that's basically what it's signifying. So this relationship doesn't exactly have to be a relationship with like another person, right? From a personal point of view, it can be all about kind of reconnecting with who you are, what your purpose is, and the things that you wish to do. So one thing to keep in mind is that Starseed Oracle, so the basic definition of a starseed is a soul that was born in another universe and came to Earth later. So Earth isn't the place where you were born. It was like another universe. So basically, karmic relationship could be about reconnecting with who you are, with your purpose, and kind of just following that path that you should have originally been on. So obviously, if you don't want to look at it from a very spiritual way, you can also think of it as a way, like you can also think of it as like following your dreams, following your heart, right? And then finally, we have Big Picture Thinking, Visionary, Inspired Ideas. So big picture thinking, again, it's all about thinking like inspired ideas, visionary. So it's basically, I think, goes well with the Forge Don't Follow card, as well as Knight of Swords and the Knight of Swords, right? So it's all about being ambitious, about following your dreams, and kind of forging your own path, right? So all of these 3 cards are telling you it's time to kind of like be in that leadership position, take control of your life, and finally follow your dreams. Let me get the other 2 as well, and we'll see exactly what we're getting here. Cards are saying it's time for a cautious self-growth journey, but I wish to nap. I understand, same. I too wish to nap, but if the cards are saying it doesn't have to be like the cards are forcing you, it might be like it's a good time for this journey to happen, for you to grow as a person. Like there's an opportunity there and you shouldn't miss out on it. That's how I see the cards usually. Okay, so from the angel answers, we have 3 cards here. The first card we have is Peaceful Resolution. So the Temperance reverse shows that you're in a state of stress and anxiety, and this can also be caused by upcoming conflicts or like issues with somebody else. So this card is signifying that there can be a peaceful resolution if you just have to find that middle path. And then we have the next card, which is Let Go. So let go can be about letting go of emotional baggage. It can be about letting go of things that scare you, your fears and anxiety. And it can also be about letting go of relationships that are kind of, holding you back, right? These are relationships that are stopping your growth as a person. So it's kind of, time to sort out your priorities, see the things that make you happy, and let go of the ones that don't. I can't remember her name, but that thing, right? The cleaning thing, where if something makes you happy, if something makes you unhappy, let it go. So basically that, right? And then look for a sign. So I guess, the thing that I said before, right? About how you can see the cards as a sign more than, something that you must do. So now it's basically you've been given your sign. Like it's time to kind of go on this journey of self-growth and to, instead of napping, I know I love napping. It's one of my best favorite things ever. I would nap all the time. But sometimes you have to kind of wake up and work on yourself. Yes, Marie Kondo, right? Yes, her. So that card is basically telling you to follow her philosophy. If it doesn't bring you joy, let it go. Okay, final deck. Oh god, these cards are so new, so it's very hard to shuffle them because they stick together. Like, please, sir. Crunchy cards, exactly. Okay, there we go. Okay, Ami, from the final Oracle deck, we have 3 cards here. Let me just put this deck to the side and I'll take them to you. So the first card is the Agate, which is get back into balance, Bloodstone, get up, get moving, and Rhodonite, which is find a way to forgive. So as you can, if you were hearing the rest of the reading, I think that this goes really well with it. So get back into balance. So, basically like the Knight of Pentacles symbolizes get back into your daily routine to, accomplish tasks, and then get up, get moving again. That goes with Knight of Pentacles and Knight of Swords. It's time to kind of get up, wake up, don't take a nap, and go after those dreams go after those goals that you've been thinking about for a while. And finally, find a way to forgive. So forgiveness doesn't always have to be like you're forgiving another person. It can also be about forgiving yourself, going easier on yourself instead of just constantly questioning what you've done and saying that and thinking that you're not enough. It's about forgiving yourself and slowly working towards accomplishing your goals instead of looking at other people and kind of comparing yourself to that. So yeah, these are all the cards I have for you today, Ami. I hope this helps you this coming week. And I hope it doesn't scare you. Don't be scared. No nap rights, please. My household is always a nap rights household. Just sometimes you just have to wake up. Tragic. It's tragic, I know. Let me just rearrange these cards, so yeah, and then do your reading. Okay, so yeah, let's start with your reading. I'm gonna shuffle these cards. Can't have the joy of taking another nap if you don't wake up, I guess. Ami. You know what, that is true. That's very true. You wake up, you do your tasks with the goal. Just when you're doing stuff, just keep in mind that once you finish that task, you can go back to sleep. Ooh, okay, so yeah, I see your cards. Okay, Okay, so yeah, your cards are here. I experienced a layered dream once where I kept waking up in a dream and waking up from that dream to another dream. Oh my god, that would just that would just have freak me out. But then I would also promptly go back to sleep. Okay, so yeah, your cards. First we have the Ace of Swords, okay? So the Ace of Swords, let me just give you kind of like explain what it kind of looks like, for me at least, because different cards have different illustrations, right? So the Ace of Swords is this hand coming out of these clouds, and it's holding a sword in its hand, and on that sword is a crown. Then after that we have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is just it's pretty self-explanatory. This guy is just sitting on a throne holding 2 cups in his hand. So yeah, that's the King of Cups. There we go. Then we have the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is basically this image of this person sitting on the ground, and they have like 2 dogs in front of them. Then there are 2 other people standing in the background, and there's a child, and there are like a lot of pentacles all across the card. Yeah, I know that doesn't explain a lot, but we will get into that, don't worry. Then we have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is basically this woman sitting on a throne. She has her crown. The throne is like, actually it's like the design of the throne is like very intricate, and she's holding a sword in her hand, like the sword, like it's upright. And finally we have the 3 of Wands. So the 3 of Wands is the image of a person standing, like you can only see their back, and they have 3 wands around them. So now when I say wands, I don't mean magic wands with like the heart and the frills and everything. It's just like a basic, like a stick. Okay, so let's start with the Ace. So the Ace in tarot usually signifies something like, you know, a new beginning. It kind of signifies a breakthrough, right? So the Ace of Swords kind of represents the power of intellect. So it's this card is basically the breakthrough that this card symbolizes is like cutting through deception, cutting through the lies that people are telling you so you can reach the truth, right? So this card is all about like a new, you know, coming up with like a new point of view, a new possibility. So basically what I'm trying to say is, so the Ace of Swords, most aces are all about creativity, but the Ace of Swords in this case is all about intellect. So it's basically like relying on your mind rather than your heart about what you need to do next. It's about analyzing a situation properly so that you know whether the next step that you're taking is the right one or not. Right? So people would lie to you. So this way you can kind of see through any lies, any deceptions, right? And instead, whatever opinion that you form is your own. It's formed by the knowledge that you have. And this can also give you kind of like a new point of view, because instead of depending on other people, you are only depending on yourself. So you're not influenced by other people, basically. So this word also says that this is one of the, you kind of like, in the timing right now is the best right now for you to work on your goals. So it's kind of like giving you the green light and telling you that, hey, you know, this one thing that you always wanted to do, now is the time to start working on it. Now is the time. But the one thing to keep in mind is that the Ace of Swords can also be like, is also kind of like a double-edged sword. So, right, so basically what it means is that instead of just being suspicious of everyone, right? So we're talking about betrayal and lies and all of those kind of things. So instead of being suspicious and just being very, very cautious of everyone to the point that it starts souring your relationships, it's about just kind of finding that balance, kind of trusting your intellect, looking at things with a very critical point of view rather than, you know, going with the flow or listening to your heart, because basically what am I saying? Basically it's telling you not to make decisions with your heart, but instead to depend on your mind. Because sometimes, you know, when we are emotional, we might decide, okay, you know, this person hurt me, I'm cutting them out of my life, right? So instead it's telling you that instead of thinking with your heart, with your emotions, find out the entire picture, like see what exactly happened, what reasons led to this particular outcome, and then make a decision, right? So that's basically what it's telling you. Then we have the King of Cups. So the King Cups are like kind of like the influential cups, right? So the King of Cups especially represents creativity and emotions. So this card shows your ability to kind of, you know, be in charge of your feelings and your impulses. So instead of like, for me personally, I'm very impulsive. So if I have a feeling like, okay, do this, I'll end up doing that. So that means I'm not in control of my feelings. But the King of Cups is representing somebody who is in control of their feelings, right? They can find that balance between intellect and emotion. So I think this card in tandem with Ace of Swords is basically telling you to kind of find that balance between your intellect and your emotions, so that when you're making decisions, you're making informed decisions and you're not, kind of making decisions on chance, like, okay, maybe this might happen, maybe that might happen. No, you know exactly what's going to happen after you make a particular decision. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles basically, the 10 cards in tarot is basically at the end of a particular cycle. So Ten of Pentacles in this case is all about satisfaction and permanence. So it's basically saying that all of the efforts that you have invested until now will have a good outcome in the future. It's basically saying that all the hard work that you've been doing will be repaid, right? So because even the image is all about like this old man sitting with dogs and children around him. So it's like kind of like, a satisfactory conclusion. So it's basic, and this card is all about financial stability and success, which is, I think, is always a great thing. It could mean that, there's money coming in, or maybe you're going to, your career is going to take a turn and you're going to find a very, like, you'll be in a very satisfying position at your workplace. Then we have the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords is, she's one of my favorite queens in the tarot. Pork card, I'd say. Yeah, definitely pork card. So the Queen of Swords, it's all about making judgments. So if the image of the queen is also like this woman holding a sword in her hand, so she's making a judgment. So that's what the Queen of Swords card is all about. And you're making a judgment without relying on emotions. So the Queen of Swords is basically, it's kind of like a warning telling you to look at all the facts of a situation before making a decision, which goes well with the Ace of Swords, because both of them are telling you, okay, if you're going to make a decision, you need to make one based on the facts instead of what your heart is saying. So it's about finding that balance, right? So we have like almost three cards which are telling you to find a balance. And finally, we have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is, so the image of the Three of Wands is this person looking off into the distance, right? So the card can be all about, kind of widening your horizons. This card can be all about widening your horizons, right? You might have these new opportunities coming your way this week in particular, and these cards can be telling you that, hey, maybe this particular thing is something that you've never done before. This card is telling you that maybe give it a try. Widen your horizons, embrace change, and think about the long term. So instead of thinking of short-term goals, like, okay, something like, okay, if I eat this chocolate today, I can't eat it tomorrow. It's kind of like a short-term thing, right? So it's kind of like telling you to look at a very long-term goal. You should probably play less gacha. Yes, so you should definitely play less gacha. Everyone should play less gacha. But yeah, this card is all about kind of like, planning for the future, right? It's kind of telling you that the time has come for you to kind of look at where you are right now and then decide where you want to be in the future and start working towards that, right? So that also goes well with the Ace of Swords, King of Cups, and Queen of Swords, because these cards are all about making a decision with your mind. So if you have to decide what you have to do in the future, it has to be with your mind. You have to kind of look at all the possibilities and then make a decision accordingly, instead of just going like, oh, my heart says this is the dream I should follow, so I will. Listen to your heart too. That's not like, saying that don't listen to the heart. I'll decide to go to sleep, thank you, cards. So but yeah, the cards aren't saying don't listen to your heart, because the King of Cups is about creativity and emotion, right? It's just saying that listen to both, not just your heart, but both. Find that balance, right? Let's get your oracle cards and see what they have to say. I hear your cards, but not here. Listen, the first time I had my tarot reading done, they told me that I would travel a lot. Oh my god, my cards fell on my mic. The three of them came out together, so I guess that's a message for you, Soya. Okay, the first card we have is You Got the Love. So it's about codependency and boundaries. Then we have Fall Into My Arms. So holding the opposite extremes of life, surrender. Then Loosen Your Grip, coping mechanisms, density, addiction, let God in. So You Got the Love, so codependency and boundaries. So I think this card is very much signifying that it's kind of time for you to set your boundaries with people, kind of decide that, okay, this is what I'm comfortable with and this is not what I'm comfortable with. Because unless you set your boundaries, people are gonna keep pushing you, right? And this card can also signify that you're kind of like in the state very, very dependent on somebody else. So your decisions and everything you do is very influenced by that. So it's the time to kind of set down your boundaries and be more independent and think about yourself. Right? And then we have Fall Into My Arms, holding the opposites, surrender, extremes of life. So yeah, this one, okay, give me a moment. I need to read for this one. This is throwing me off. Where is my This one's throwing me off a bit. Usually I can remember from my immediately remember what a card means, but this one's throwing me off, so hold on. Okay, so the book has a very, very spiritual meaning, which is basically saying that so Mother Earth is basically telling you it's time to kind of just let go of your worries, your fears and anxiety, and just give them all to her while you focus on the better things. But if you want to look at from a more logical standpoint, I think this card is basically telling you that instead of being held back by whatever is holding you back right now, it could be anything. It could be this codependent relationship that You Got the Love card is mentioning. It could be a fear, right? That you might fear that, okay, if I don't do something properly, it could lead to something like you're scared of failure, right? It could be that. So whatever your fears are, this card is telling you that now is the time to kind of just put them aside so you can focus on your goals and not be held back by anything, right? Then we have Loosen Your Grip, coping mechanism, density, addiction, let God in. So this card also goes very well with Fall Into My Arms, because this card is also telling you to kind of loosen your grip, to instead of just kind of constantly holding on to things, it's time to kind of let them go. Like I said in Army's reading, right? It's kind of time to prioritize things that make you happy and let go of things that make you sad. So that could be anything. It could be a habit, it could be relationships, whatever it is, it's kind of time to look inwards, kind of look at your life as a whole and see exactly the things that make you happy and the things that you need to let go of. Okay, where are my angel answers that they are? I apologize when I forget things. My brain it has too much ORV in it, so I tend to forget things. Ooh, okay, Soya. This is an interesting card. Okay, so the first card is Be Assertive. So it's basically telling you, this card is telling you that time to open up, time to let your voice be heard. Instead of giving into what other people want, tell them that no, this is what I want. So you're making a decision for yourself, you're being assertive, right? So be assertive. Now the card that made me laugh, the one that's oh, okay, this card is the romance card. So yeah, it seems there's someone special coming into your life, or there might be someone special already. So you have the romance card here, right? Get away from me. Romance doesn't always have to mean a significant other. Romance can also mean you're starting this relation, you're starting something that you really, really love, right? And romance doesn't always mean someone to be with for the rest of your life. It could also be starting a friendship or something, or I mean, I would not personally see it in a very romantic way. I would see it you're starting up something that you love, which would go with the Knight of Pentacles, right? Not the Knight of Pentacles, sorry. It goes with this Ace of Swords, the Queen of Swords, which is all about kind of like deciding what you want to do next, right? So you're finally going after that dream. And then finally you have opportunity. So the opportunity card, again, it's telling you the opportunities are coming your way, which goes well with your Three of Wands, which is like looking towards the future and all the opportunities that you have to decide exactly what you want to do for the rest of your life. Okay, last deck. Let's see what we get. Shuffle, good god. I think the get away from me, I'm aroace is like the best response I've ever received in history. Oh, so yeah. Ooh, okay. So the first card you have is Selenite, which is clear the clutter. So I think that goes very well with the Loosen Your Grip card and the Fall Into My Arms card, which are both about letting go of things that don't make you happy anymore. So Clear the Clutter is all about kind of getting rid of all these distractions and the things that make you unhappy so you can focus on what's important. Then we have Sodalite, just speak your truth, which goes well with the Be Assertive card, right? So instead of like hiding away things that you want, things that you like, it's time to be open about them. And instead of letting other people dictate what you should do, it's time to make those decisions for yourself. And finally, we have Lepidolite, which is recall your dreams. And we have all these cards telling you it's like the perfect time to pursue your goals. And then we have the Recall Your Dreams card as well as the Opportunity card. So I think the meaning of our cards is like very, very clear, right? It's time to kind of like put your thinking cap on. Look at your life, look at where you are, and then make decisions intellectually. Like the opportunity, like the time, like this is the perfect time. So if you're like a very spiritual person, this perfect time would also mean like the stars have all aligned, right? The stars have aligned for you to start pursuing your goals. So yeah, that's basically what all of these cards are saying. So I think like your reading is very, very good. It just depends on like the next action that you take. Trying not to perceive the cards while I'm also writing every word you speak. Would you like me to DM you the cards like every day? So I remember. I won't do that. That's crazy. Yes, guys, these are the readings for today. I hope they're helpful to you and I hope they don't freak you out too much, because remember, these readings are just supposed to be like an indication, like, okay, maybe it's time to start something new. Like if you're in this place where you're looking for a sign, so you can take it as that, but not something to scare you. Don't worry about that. Nothing is set in stone. I'm a big believer in that. Cards have done the reading on your behalf. You may not be able to read, but the cards can read. And they have read your future. Oh my god, you guys. Just gonna put these cards to the side and recenter my mind. God, today's stream has been pretty long. We're almost at like 3 hours. Wow. Thank you for reading. I'm going to be thinking about this for the rest of the week and die. So yeah, you're not supposed to think about it for the rest of the week. This is your reading for the week. But again, don't be too scared about these things, right? Nothing, like I said, nothing is set in stone, so you can take your time. So even if the cards say now is the time and you feel like it's not, that's fine. You can take your time to decide what you need to do next. What, like, do you want to like work on something now, or do you want to take a nap? Nothing wrong with taking a nap. Naps are good. They're refreshing. They can be centering as well. So like, yeah. Nap everything else. Agreed. I am so glad that all of us are on the same like same page with naps. But I think now is the time to kind of wrap things up. We played Genshin, we got through that entire Archon Quest, which was very, very funny for me because I have no idea what happened. I stopped paying attention, I think, half an hour into the stream. So I have no idea what happened. Something happened. It's also very funny to me because not only do I not have an idea of what happened, but also it feels like everyone forgot about Sumeru City because the last time I was there, people were being mind controlled by a Fatui, by a hub, by Dotore. But okay, let's focus on something else, I guess. You're so real. The only thing I could focus on was taking pictures of Alhaitham the whole time. Yeah, exactly. Like, you know, something very important would be happening, but I'd be like, oh wow, Zhonggi's so pretty. That's the only thing on my head. And if I'm not thinking about Genshin in general, I'll just be like, what angsty situation can I put Kim Dokja in next? That's how I spend most of my Genshin streams. But hey, everyone has their way of enjoying a game. I enjoy my games by zoning the fuck out. You're a stress ball, be KDJ for you. Indeed, he is. He is my stress ball. I get stressed and it's like, come here, Kim Dokja, it's time for you to suffer. But hey, I also give him happy endings. Like, KDJ has gotten a happy ending in all my stories. The same cannot be said for you, Junghyuk. He suffers. He suffers a lot. So, in reality, he is my stress ball, not Kim Dokja. Okay, guys. Time to kind of like the one Gordon Ramsay me. Yes, exactly. You are an idiot sandwich and you're like, oh, my angel, my sweetie, my baby. Stupid donkey. I just think that in ORV, KDJ, he suffers enough. He deserves happiness, at least in, you know, fiction. YJH on the other end, like only one person can get the happiness. I'm sorry. It's not for everyone. Of course, no problem. Thank you so much for coming and for sitting through these 3 hours with me. I know it can get slow at times and I can go into weird ranting sessions, but I appreciate you guys a lot. Thank you for coming. I'm going to wrap up the stream here because I have to go eat dinner. It's late. I have to call my mom as well. The BGM timing, I know. Thank you guys so much for coming today. Remember, I have my stream schedule posted on Twitter as well as Discord. I will be streaming a lot this week, especially because I'm not working this week, so I feel like I have the time to kind of prioritize this. So tomorrow at 7 p.m. again, we are doing a stream. I can't remember what we are playing, but I think it's something between Heartful Boyfriend and Stardew Valley. I'll have to check. My memory is really bad. I forgot what I'm streaming. It's most probably like between the two of them. In Stardew Valley, I have my ORV farm going. I need to buy... My chicken hook disappeared, so I have to buy another one. But yeah, we'll see tomorrow. Let's see. I have to check my schedule. But yeah, tomorrow 7 p.m. IST. I will be streaming at 7 p.m. IST throughout all these days. I forgot to mention the time zone because I'm stupid. But yeah, if you guys are interested, I'd be super stoked if you came and hung out. Otherwise, let's see you next time. I should start wrapping up. My ending part goes on so long. So I'm just gonna mute my mic and fuck off. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate you a lot. Bye bye. If it's night for you, then good night, or have a great rest of the day. Bye.